Sonic City Witch is a comic that imagines the future world between witches and humans, combining the themes of cyberpunk and, of course, fantasy. Now, reading the title of this video, a lot of you might point out that there's a lot of futuristic inventions that we actually have now in today's world. A lot of inventors in this world can be inspired by the fantasy inventions of creative writing. So yeah, we have mirrors that can show us holograms. We have those car doors that open upwards instead of sideways. And we even have replacement limbs for those who have lost theirs. And those replacements are getting more and more cyberpunk. Someday we are going to have cyborgs, people, and that is going to be very exciting, but none of those inventions are actually what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about cyberpunk inventions that I saw in other media that we have today in the real world. I'm actually talking about a real world invention that inspired me to put it into my comic universe. It's an invention that I don't think a lot of you would even recognize in the comic, would even know how it was used, that it existed, or what it was used for. It's obscure, but I found it to be very interesting. And you can find this invention on the first few pages of the comic. In this scene, these two witches are causing trouble. So this police officer engages in a chase to try to catch them. Now she pulls a lever inside her vehicle and out pops out this weird fork-like invention with this wire between it. And yes, that is the invention that I'm talking about. Now this invention was actually made for car chases to stop people who are trying to get away from the police. What it does is wrap around the back end of the tire, and then the officer could actually use their car to pull that person back into a forced stop. Now there are a few problems with how this would actually play out in car chases, because you do need to get fairly close to them to actually use it, and who knows how much control you're actually going to have over their car. But then again, how much control will they have over their car if you're just laying out spike traps? Sure, no invention is perfect, but I found it to be extremely cool. And even though I've never seen it in a cyberpunk universe before, I thought that that was the type of invention that fit right in. Now maybe if the scene was more animated, I could have used that invention to its full potential, but I'm willing to settle for a few panels and a head nod video. Keep in mind, of course, this is not the only cool cyberpunk-like invention you are going to see the police officers use, so I hope you stick around for the next few issues. There's going to be a lot of fighting in the future here. And if you haven't read Sonic City Witch, check out the link in the description and get started today. Let me know what you think about this invention and any other topics you'd like me to cover, and I'll see you next time, guys.